So refugee, for Home for Refugees and in the general public, refugees used as an umbrella term. Then there's also refugee, meaning there's a specific visa for a refugee. And so under the umbrella of the refugee term, there's a refugee visa, there's a special immigrant visa holder, those have aided the U.S. government, there's asylum, ones who have been granted asylum. And there's a limited number of refugees at this moment coming in, and that's why the refugee program is slowing down. And if you were a refugee, let's just say like from Syria, you would have to have fled your country into a neighboring country and prove that you can't go back into that country, the country of your origin. And then you apply for the refugee program in the neighboring country, like in the refugee camps. And then you wait. And sometimes the process is, 5 years, and now it's like incredibly long. You have to go through a lot of vetting and background checks. And so you actually could, if you have a family, you could have a child in the refugee camp, and then, then the child's 5 when you move here. And then when you accepted into the program, then you could go to different continents. So if you get selected for the U.S., then you come. And then you fly here. You're greeted by a refugee resettlement agency. And then my team meets the family at the airport along with the refugee resettlement agency, and then begin the process of resettlement here. There's another way, now that it's slowing down, refugees are slowing down, they're asylum seekers. If you declare asylum at a port of entry, then you could enter the asylum process for the United States, and it takes a long time, varying number of years. And so I do have one asylum-seeking family, and then that family doesn't have a work permit and can't pay for housing, so they were in guest homes, and the team is really coming alongside them to aid them, to take them to court cases and help them navigate the system here, taking them to all the free food pantries and help them survive until they're granted asylum.